right, here we go with the first recap. So, briefly, just to go over some of what we talked about last night, just like it says at the top of each guitar profile, you're going to spend 10 minutes getting this as fast as you can. After those 10 minutes, you start adding in your repetitions. So work these up without the repeats, and just decrease the metronome as much as you have to in order to get the repetitions in. If a mistake happens, make sure that you address it right away. So do not just continue on. If a mistake happens, address the mistake immediately. Now, one thing we didn't talk much about was counting, and I'm going to demonstrate that here. So yes, keep tapping your foot, very important, very helpful. But what I'm going to do, or what I want you to do, is say all 4 beats as you play. Now, the last chord of each bar ends with a whole note. You do not need to let the last chord ring out all 4 beats. Just hit it and you're done. That's it. It's just much easier to put it in as a whole note than putting in like a quarter note and then a dotted half note rest. So let's just to simplify it and get things done. So I am going to count off 4 beats and then demonstrate all 3 of these at 4 different speeds. If you reach 240, please send a video and we'll check it out. I'll let you know if you absolutely got it or if it was not quite there. Because if you're getting these things correct, remember, I don't want you to keep doing it over and over and over again at the super fast tempo, the graduation speed as I call it. 240 is the graduation speed. Yeah, if you're hitting it correctly at 240, we can move on. So as far as like when to put the camera on, I'd say when you're about to hit that 240 for the first time, turn on the camera, record it, so this way you're already nice and warmed up into it, you're ready to go, because don't want you to hit it and then go to set things up and then it's gone, you know. So if you're about to hit 240, turn on the camera, record that thing, get it on over, and here we go. Number 1, 60 beats per minute. I'm going to demonstrate these without the repeat. At the end, though, I will show you what it's going to be like with repetitions. But then after that, for number 2 and 3, I won't do the repeats. But if you ever want or need to see and hear how the repetitions go, just let me know. I will do that. All right. Count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. From at least 60 to 120, count out loud. After that, if you start counting quieter or you drop the count altogether, that's okay. But at least from 60 to 120, all right? All right, 240. 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now with the repetitions, so I'm going to drop down to 200 just to make it a little bit easier here. So twice through would be like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me do that again. I feel like part of that was kind of goofed. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 3 times through. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 times through. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, number 2, back down to 60. The dotted half notes, lasting 3 beats each. Here we go. 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. 120. A 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Ugh. That did not stay in 2. I need a new hoodie. This thing is disgusting. It's the gym hoodie. So, who cares if it's messed up, right? 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Whoop, too fast. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Now, 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. All right, number 3, the tied notes. 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, with the foot tapping, as it gets going faster and faster, it certainly gets harder and harder to keep tapping your foot like really, really fast. So what I like to do is when the tempo gets going really, really high and the foot tapping starts to become too much of a pain in the butt, tap on the first and third beats. That's what I like to do. I'll tap on the first and third beats. Sometimes I'll just tap at the very beginning of the bar just to have some kind of locking into that click. So just keep that in mind as it goes faster and faster. It is okay to tap your foot a little bit less than all 4 beats. So, with the scale stuff, things to remember. You want to use the same set of fingers every single time when practicing the scales. Now, there's always going to be an exception when it comes to like actual riffs and licks and things like that. But we're not there right now. We want to use the same set of fingers every single time. So remember, going up and down, it's always the first and fourth finger that begin and end each string. So, like if I take that C scale, or the C Ionian shape, and I took out the middle note, it would go like this. Middle note of each string. So if you number each note on the string like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3 for each string. The first note of each string is index finger. The third note of each string is the pinky finger. So it's going like 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. Same thing for the Dorian shape. So just keep that in mind when you're practicing these things. Now the open E Phrygian, that's a different story. I'll talk about that in a second. So for you, because it feels more natural to hit the whole step stretch with your middle finger, keep doing that every single time. So first, second, and fourth, every time you have the whole step stretch. Up and down. So for the half whole stretch, again, middle finger. And then the whole step, half step, use your ring finger. So same fingers up and down. Whether you do it up high or down low, it's always going to be the same set of fingers. For the open E Phrygian, yeah, just like go 0, 1, 3. Just use your first and third. This is basically what I like to do, playing that open E Phrygian. I go nothing. First, third, second, third, second, third, second, fourth. And then for me, I need to use my ring finger. For you, you're going to use the middle, but like that. First, second, fourth. But yeah, I got to use the ring finger. That's how my wrist feels most comfortable. So I'm just pointing that out because sometimes people think like, oh, they have to pretend like their index finger's back here behind the nut. No, don't do that. You could, but why make it harder than it needs to be? So yeah, just keep going one at a time in key. And I think that covers all the new stuff there. So yeah, any questions come up throughout the week, let me know, and I will see you again next week.